Yeah. I had Dr. Jordan Peterson in this studio about 3 years ago, and he was talking a lot about the Bible and the stories in the Bible. And I was thinking to myself, I'm not religious, and I don't know why he keeps talking about the Bible. And he said, well, the Bible is stories that are in the human DNA. It's just a reflection of the values of the human. And that's the way he looked at the Bible. And I never looked at it before. I always looked at it as a bunch of tales that didn't seem to make sense. Do you ever think that sometimes a religion can reflect things about the organism itself? And I don't know if I'm explaining that well.
He's got a very odd idea, which is that something he's obsessed with Jungian archetypes, and he's got even an idea that DNA itself is a Jungian archetype, and he thinks that when you see a work of art, you see them all over the world, but it looks like two snakes twined together or something. That looks like DNA. So he's got this idea that somehow people have this ability to look inside their own cells and see DNA. I mean, this has got to be just complete and utter nonsense. But you can see the appeal of somebody who loves the idea of archetypes.
Right, I see what you mean. And so the fact that, it's weird because you're talking about memes. Like you said, a religion is a collection of memes that cooperate over time. Maybe it started as one is a superstition or one to explain this,
yes.
And it kind of came this thing that seems to give meaning to the organism or explain the organism, something about itself. And so it's interesting that your concept of the meme helps explain religion, which kind of flies in the face of evolution.
Well, it doesn't in one sense. I mean, it's evolved in itself. It's evolved. I think I'd like to say it's evolved by mimetic selection as opposed to genetic selection, and not everybody might see it that way. And some people might say religion's evolved by cynical priests manipulating flocks to their own economic or even sexual advantage. But I prefer to see it as a non-deliberate thing, at least partly.
Oh, the religion itself.
Yes.
It is a great structure for power and controlling the individual.
Well, it is, and it certainly has been used in that way historically, yes.
Yeah, and again, I guess the references I was making to the royal family here is hundreds of years ago or 1,000 years ago, by making that divine connection, it would be a great way for a family to stay in power.
It's a superb way to
right?
do it. Yes.
Quite effective.
Yes.
Maybe less effective these days for people to buy in, but back then, very good tool.
Yes. I mean,
and again, that's a meme that's recreated.
It's a preposterous idea when you think about it. I mean, it's so self-serving, the idea that somehow divine right of kings, this king rules by virtue of being anointed by God. I mean, what an astonishingly powerful, what amazes me is that how anybody could be so foolish as to fall for it, but they did.
I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up.
If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?